Hey guys, I'm so excited to be with you tonight. I'm going to share with you my absolute favorite beauty sleep tips. I've never shared these with you before, and I thought, what better way than to get into my robe, relax. It's the end of the day. I'm here in LA. I'm getting ready to shoot the front cover of my second book. I'm so excited about that. Glow 15 was my first book. And as a New York Times bestseller, I am very privileged to be able to bring you my second book that will be coming out next year, and you're going to get some behind the scenes. So while I'm here, I thought I would just share with you absolutely what I love to do when I'm on the road. And there are so many different ways that I believe and you believe that sleep is truly our most rejuvenating activity that we can do in any 24-hour period. I flew last night, so I have some jet lag. I didn't get my full 5 sleep cycles that I like to get, but as my body has adjusted to being out here, this is my first day, I've worked really hard to make sure I got enough sunlight so that my production of melatonin goes up. I can take melatonin tonight, and you're gonna see that. You're also gonna see some of the other nutrients that I love. My number one tip for beauty sleep is understanding your own circadian rhythm. We all have these sleep cycles that work the best for us. I like to sleep 90-minute cycles, so I go through all of the different stages, and every single cell inside of our body has like this little clock. So my goal when I go from East Coast to West Coast is to help my body adjust and get those little clocks working. So tonight what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I get 5 90-minute sleep cycles. And I will put my alarm on, and I will use my alarm to make sure that I do that. I unplugged everything that's around my bed, so I'm not getting any of those EMFs while I'm sleeping. I keep my cell phone away, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well, because that's a tough one. And I really like to use very specific activities before I go to sleep. Number 2, and also you need to remember 2 o'clock in the afternoon. How much coffee are you drinking in the day? Do you drink after 2 p.m.? 90% of us in this country drink coffee. And guess what? When we drink after 2 p.m., it really puts us into a state where we can struggle to go to sleep at night. So make sure that you realize that caffeine is going to stay in your system for 6 to 8 hours after you drink your last cup of coffee. The third tip for beauty sleep is all about stopping eating 3 hours before you go to bed. Now, there's a lot of debate. You may have heard over the years you can eat right before you sleep and so forth and so on. And there may be some truth for some people to that. But for me, as someone who loves to intermittent fast, who loves to activate my autophagy, there's nothing better than stopping eating at 8 p.m. And when I do that, I stop eating at 8, I don't eat again until noon the following day. That's a 16-hour intermittent fast. And what's happening at night while I'm sleeping, while I'm activating my autophagy, because autophagy loves sleep. It loves when your body is resting and sleeping. It's the time when our body is activating the most autophagy within your 24-hour cycle. So just think about how powerful our body is at night while we're sleeping. If we're having to digest food while our body wants to be doing all these other activities, like activating its autophagy, it makes it so much more difficult. The nighttime is the time when our autophagy wants to activate, when our whole body wants to detox. Our brain goes through a brain washing process. It's absolutely fascinating. The science is really building there right now. But when I eat before I go to bed, I spend several hours while I'm laying there digesting that food. My body's not able to detox. I wake up feeling bloated, or I feel puffy. I don't feel refreshed. I don't know about you, but stopping eating 3 hours before I go to bed is one of my favorite beauty sleep strategies. I think you get a bit of a sense of how much I love nutrition, how much I love good food, how much I love to bio-optimize the way that we sleep, right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm really optimizing my own biology, and I'm just sharing with you a couple of my secrets, or the way that I like to do things. So this is magnesium L-threonate, and it's a magnesium that's really powerful for the brain. So it's a little capsule, And magnesium L-threonate has been shown in clinical studies to improve brain function by helping to increase the longevity of our brain. So this is brain nutrition, and I love magnesium so much because 50% of us or more are lacking magnesium, and I take magnesium every single day. I'll take this in the morning. This is 900 milligrams. I'll also take it at night. I'll take other forms of magnesium. I'll take Epsom salt baths. I will use magnesium spray on my body, like if there are areas that are tight, or if I'm traveling and I don't bring my Epsom salts, or I forget, or whatever it might be, I make sure I'm getting tons of magnesium. I'm flooding my body with magnesium every single day. It's so hard to do, and I get it, and I know, but about an hour before you go to bed, if there's a way that you can make sure you have no blue light, or you're using your blue light glasses, I love to use those, or you're making sure that if you have any device that's close to you that last hour, that you turn it into the special mode for nighttime. So it's really important to protect your eyes from too much blue light exposure, and using the blue light glasses, eating lots of dark green leafy vegetables in the day, and making sure that you're not exposing your eyes to blue light in that last hour are all great ways to really help you benefit, to really get your beauty sleep and have beautiful eyes when you wake up in the morning. Number one, get your room to 68 degrees. Studies show that we do so much better when we're cooler. The other thing I love to do at night is to wear a little mask. That helps keep the room totally dark. You get much better deep sleep when you do that. And the third one for me is meditation. I like to meditate before I sleep. You may like to pray, or you may like to do deep breathing exercises. Whatever it is, it's the best way to end your day. So that's it. I hope you liked all the beauty tips I shared with you tonight. Hey, if you want to leave some of your beauty tips with all of us, you can leave them right in the comments section. I love to read them. I love to learn all different ways that we can all improve our beauty just while we're sleeping. Like, what's more fun than that? Again, thanks for watching, and good night.